Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Technomancer with your host, Nighthawk. Back up here in the main base area again, and we got everything we need to make our rolling machine. Put a crafting bench, except for we don't have everything in our inventory, but we have everything we need. We just got to actually get the iron ingots out again. So let's go ahead and get the rolling machine made. And we're not going to get started with railcraft, like running tracks and stuff specifically yet, but we do need this rolling machine that we got here in order to make, let's stick it here. That'll work. We need it in order to make a, let's see, feed station. So we need a steel plate. Oh, yeah, we're not going to be able to make that yet because we need steel, which means we need to make a blast furnace, which requires nether brick, soul sand, and magma cream, and we need a lot of it. And right now we have 1 magma cream and 7 slime balls, but we don't have any blaze powder either. We might be able to check our Thaumonomicon. We might be able to transmute 2 blaze powder. I don't know if we got that yet or not. I don't think I've seen it. I'm pretty sure there is a way to get there, but I'm not sure how yet. So that might be an option. Probably not going to be yet, though, because I'm not sure how to actually get that researched. So we're going to need to go and either kill a bunch of blazes to get blaze rods, or a bunch of magma cubes and get more to get more slime balls. Somehow we've got to get more of these magma cream. We might have enough nether brick. We probably need to collect more of that as well. But I don't know that we want to do that in... I don't know that we want to do another trip to the nether right now. Walk down here real quick. It's a little soggy outside. Actually, let's take a quick nap, because it's a little soggy outside. Let's get the weather back on track here. And whoops, close that. I added some more stuff to the wheat farm, so that it can actually do some things on its own. You'll see there's a combine here now, and I added a couple of power pipes and moved the engine, and I also added a chest over here for the combine to dump into. I'm not doing any automation as far as sending seeds back in at this time. Might do something along those lines in the future, but for now, I think I kind of like this as is. Even though you have to manually put the seeds back in, but that way you don't have to worry about it overfilling or anything like that. It might end up wasting some of the wheat, or some of the charcoal if the wheat runs out, or if the farm runs out of things to do, but that's okay. Let's breed these guys again. Just go through and see if we can get all of these guys happy here. And I think I got everyone. There we go. And maybe we will actually... Maybe we will do another harvest of leather, and maybe we'll actually go ahead and continue our mystcraft work. I know we did that last episode as well, but I'm really looking for a few things out of mystcraft. I want crystal. I want to find a age that has crystal. I don't know if that's going to show up like immediately when I go into an age, or if I'm going to have to hunt for it. But I really want that. And it's also possible that I could come across an age that might make stuff like the... yeah, I think it's possible that things like nether brick and things like that will spawn in some of those ages too. I'm not sure. Let's see, that's 13. We can get... let's try and get one more leather out of these guys. Actually, I think I got an odd number of leather upstairs already. So I think we're going to call that good. Let's put the rest of the wheat in here. And let's go do some ages. I also need to work on lighting in here. When I came down here a minute ago, I had a creeper and a spider in here. So that's not a good spot right now. So let's go back out here. Back up to our work area. We'll harvest the reeds while we're here. And yeah, that's not quite all grown, but we don't really need the nether wart regularly anyway. Let's come up here and take a bite of steak. Let's make some more books. Actually, you know what I should do? I've got all of this leather. I should turn some of this into more bookcases. Let's see. Actually, there's paper right there. That'll work. So let's go ahead and do this. And that's 20 more books. I also managed to bring a chicken down into the cow farm. Planning on doing a chicken farm that I can actually do a fully automated chicken farm, but I got the chicken in there and just a minute ago went down there just before I started recording, and there was a creeper down there and a spider, and the creeper blew up and killed the chicken. So I've got to get another chicken or two, preferably a couple of them to get things started. But yeah, I'll have to do that later. Let's get another sword. I could use higher value materials for a sword, I guess, but no sense in doing that, really. Let's make 2 more bookcases, and that will leave us a good bunch of things to look at. Actually, probably more than I can right now, because I've only got 4 feathers, which means any more than 8 books is not going to help us out. So there's 8 books. And this way, maybe we can get the enchanting station up high enough where we can actually use some of these levels that we have. Okay, let's put the amber away. We don't need the redstone. Okay, let's go put these bookshelves in. And we'll do this. And like that. Let's see what we can get here. Level 14. I see 16. 16, I think, is one of the good cut points. So if we see another 16 show up here. 15. Oh, 17. We'll take that. Sharpness 2. That'll do. We got 28 levels left. Let's see. What else do we have? Let's enchant our chest plate. There we go. Fire protection 2 and thorns. Interesting. That actually could be helpful for the nether, but I don't know. We'll turn half of these into link books for right here. And then we'll make the descriptive books one at a time. And what we'll do is, again, we'll do, since we've got 4 books, we'll decide one at a time, because we could end up with a really good spot. What are we? Mining fatigue. So we wouldn't want to mine here. Is that the only effect that we have? It's rather snowy here. Let's go ahead and get a return book set up. The mining fatigue isn't great, but it doesn't seem too bad otherwise at the moment. Let's go ahead and set a waypoint for exit book. And let's take a look. We got wolves here. The wolves have mining fatigue. There's another blue tree. What I'm curious, oh, that's not actually a blue tree. I think that is a type of decay. Yeah, that is a decay. So this world is decaying. Which means that this is not a stable age, which the mining fatigue is another indicator of that. But it doesn't appear to be... We're at level 75 right now, so it's hard to say. There's decay on the ground. It's hard to say what resources we might find in here. Let's take a look around and see if we can find anything interesting. Say, I want the book, the exit book, close to where you come in. Otherwise, if you come to this age, then you're not necessarily going to be able to find your way back out. You certainly wouldn't want to put the... Oh, that is spreading, though. Yeah, that's just a flower. That is spreading at quite the rate. That doesn't do anything on it. How about a shovel? Apparently the pickaxe is the fastest thing. But it doesn't do anything. That went upwards, too. That, like, added a block. Yeah, that's definitely spreading quick. I'm thinking we probably don't want to hang out here too long. But we'll take a look and see if there's anything else we want to explore in here. Yeah, that's just a plain old wall. That's floating. Floating block of decay. Some coal. I'm not seeing any vast amount of resources here. So I don't know that this is an age that we really need. But it doesn't seem like it is in... the decay is moving fairly quick, but other than that, it doesn't seem like it's too bad off as far as stability. Certainly far better than some of the places. It is spreading quick, though. Apparently the doggies are getting trapped in it somehow. Okay, let's get out of here before we end up getting stuck. Because this decay is definitely spreading. You can see it on the mini-maps. The little puddles of blue are getting bigger. Okay, let's take a look here. Single biome is taiga. Chromatic sunset, standard lighting, slow weather, eternal day. Interesting. I added a little bit more to our list of things. Decaying, taiga. Okay, we'll put this in the bad chest, mainly because it's decaying so fast. And let's grab another one. And off we go. Whoa. Ooh, what is that? Another... Whoa! Another spot with mining fatigue and apparently random catching on fire. Can we get back up to this if I go down? I do have blocks with me, so that won't be too bad, I guess. Oh, I want to see what this stuff is. Is that another type of decay? Must be. It's all over under the water here, too. And we're getting caught on fire again. So other than taking a little bit of damage here and there, this place doesn't seem too bad. It's... I take that back. Let's see about getting out of this place. Whoops. Take a quick swim. Let's get out of here before we get lit on fire or struck down by lightning or something. Okay. So, checkerboard, frozen ocean, glacier. Interesting. Standard lighting, normal weather, eternal dusk, standard terrain. So let's call this one Fire and Ice. So we're adding all sorts of things to our notebook, but we're not getting any places that we can really do a whole lot with. That is not what I wanted to do. Well, I guess we're going to have an extra one of those. Okay, let's hit age 12. It's interesting how when it takes a moment to generate, no bad status effects here right now. That's a start. Let's put the book out there. And let's give ourselves a waypoint. Book home. Let's take a look around, see what we can find. We're up pretty high right now. Lots of sheep around here. And ink. Got some clay. There's some decay here. Let's see, how fast is this decay moving? Is the world ending type of decay? Yeah, it's spreading. It doesn't seem quite as quick as the other places. While we're here, let's grab some clay. Because we definitely will need more clay for various things. Ooh. All sorts of jittery there. It's spreading, not horribly fast, but it's definitely spreading. Overall, this seems like a nice place, except for all of the... Oh, we don't have any bad status effects. We just have we just have this decay spreading. And over here, this little patch of decay seems to be spreading pretty quick. Wonder what effect that they're getting. Let's go check out some of this area. Try not to get too far away from our exit just in case things do turn out bad. These sheep are getting some status effect. I haven't seen any status effect on me. And I may have to do a little bit of research on what combinations help to ensure a stable area. Oh, that looks weird. Oh, that's because it's just rendering. Minimap looked like this whole area over here was dark or something. I hear lava close. There's bees. So if we decide to get into bees at all, this would be a good way of bringing more bees in. Let's see, do I have an axe? I do. Let's collect some of this greatwood tree. Because we don't want to take these apart in the overland. Because they are one of the ways of helping to protect against flux. But that's not necessarily a bad thing to take it apart here. Now, one thing, this particular age seems to have a pretty strong aura, at least in this area. It may actually be beneficial to... I think we'll probably keep a book to this area handy, because this might be a good way of recharging our wand. If we can just hop in here and charge it up, maybe set up an infernal furnace. So it looks like the world's burning over here. Got a bit of a forest fire going on. Looks like the lava started that. I don't know if we're going to be able to put this fire out either. I don't know if we can reach high enough to break this. I'm just thinking I don't really want to have the entire forest burn down here if I can avoid it. And since all of these trees are pretty close together, that might be enough of a fire break. At least that direction. So yeah, this could be a good place to keep handy, just to charge wands and things of that nature. So I think I'll definitely be keeping a book to it. I don't know how... I mean, it does seem like this area is not entirely stable. There are signs of decay, but it doesn't seem to be as quick of decay as some of the other areas. And I don't see any decay out in this part of the woods either. So we might be okay here. And that's going to spread on that side. I don't think we're going to stop this fire by doing anything other than leaving the area. So let's wander around this way some. There are still... I do see another patch of decay off to the south of us here. Still have not seen any bad status effects, so that's a plus. And it does look like we've got solid aura most of the area around in here, so that's good. Yeah, decay's bad right here. Do have to be careful that we don't end up having that spread too close to the home. We do have extra books, so if we do end up losing that particular book, we won't be stranded. That looks bad. See, sometimes it looks like it spreads upwards as well. Like it's doing more than just consuming the existing ground. Crunch. Let's have a quick snack here. And we'll head back in the general direction of our book home. Well, it's converted that entire tree, it looks like. We'll go back towards our exit book and explore around the south and west sides of it. I think if I want bees, this seems to be a good place to pick up a bunch of hive bees. There is more lava out this way. This would also be a great place to bring some loggers and things like that to collect some wood. There's tons of wood out here. Now that's an interesting stone formation. Yeah, this is right in the middle of a forest fire here. We've got more... Hey, hi duck. You guys have any eggs around here? We got more corruption out here. We seem to have strong aura everywhere, so I think I do like this age. Overall. The corruption means we can't come here very often. And because if we keep coming in this area, then it's going to keep the chunks loaded and allow the corruption to extend. Ooh, and I think that that means that there are things under this tree. Whoops. Let's try digging this way. A cave spider spawner. That's just lovely. Okay, we don't want that. Ooh, a couple of enchanting books, some steadfast drones. Let's put those. We'll put that, get the drones. Even though we're not doing bees right now, that's if we do decide to do bees, that's a big jump forward. Actually, I don't think I have birch. I think I have oak. I don't think I have birch. We'll take the birch saplings. So yeah, with the tree, with these greatwood trees, if you see these spider webs on the side, it means there's a treasure chest under it somewhere. So you gotta keep your eyes peeled for that. See some more chickens. Any eggs over here, guys? Where's Spider? Oh, there's Spider. Spider dead now. Wow. Where are you guys coming from? Where are you guys coming from? Let's take a look this way. Kind of interesting terrain. See more greatwood trees over there. This ended up being a lot more of an exploration episode than I had originally intended, but that's okay. Hope you guys enjoy this type of stuff. I know I do. And with that, we're going to head back. I'm going to make a really close note of what this world used on the book to generate it. because it seems like this is actually pretty close to a stable age. And maybe if we use similar tagging, we might get something pretty close to stable as well. Or maybe even actually get a fully stable age, which would be absolutely amazing. Because that a couple of stable ages to set up mining and things like that in would be very, very helpful. Obviously, we need to actually get ender chests and things like that before we do too much mining out here. Are any of these chickens laying eggs? I will drop something if I can get some eggs to take back. Nope, not at all. No eggs around here anywhere. So anyway, yeah, that's the idea. Is we'll set up a quarry with a ender chest and use that to sort things out back in the home base. But for now, I hope you guys enjoy this type of exploration style episode, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great night. Bye.